Welcome to Tru-Scapes installation series. In these videos, we'll walk you through everything from installing your transformer, designing your wiring layout, upgrading the color changing lights, and setting up your app control. You'll also learn helpful tips for troubleshooting, wiring, and getting the perfect final look. Let's get started.
Hey guys, Andy here with Tru-Scapes. We're going to be going over location for the transformer and installation and setup. So follow along and we'll get you to be true pros here by the end of this, all right? So the customer currently has their system set up, hung on the inside of the house. This won't be a problem for our Astro or Wi-Fi transformers. Since they don't need to see the sun cycle, we're gonna be mounting this up in here today. So guys, we're gonna remove this old transformer, get this disconnected, and then we're gonna install our new transformer. So here we have our 200 Astro transformer. Since we already have some mounting screws here, we're just gonna use them, and we're gonna snug them up real quick. As you get this installed, now you're gonna have to sit here and program it to the zone it's in. So once you plug in your transformer, your screen's gonna light up. It's automatically gonna be on. It will find the date, month, and year automatically. As you go through and you find out where you're located on the back code sheet here, so we're in Pennsylvania East right now, you're gonna hold both of these down, and now we got it blinking, and you're gonna click through. So 66 is the one we are going for. Hit enter, good to go. Now you can go through and turn the transformer off. And now you can continue to do your connections.
Hi, I'm Sean with Tru-Scapes. Today I'm going to be explaining the design and layout of a new installation with our Tru-Scapes lighting. Now we're going to take a walk around and check out the layout. This house currently has some, looks like, box store landscape lighting. Not good quality. They're not going to stand the test of time. We're going to go ahead and switch those out and put in Tru-Scapes, a good quality brand. So right now our goal here is to light up this beautiful home. We're going to replace the outdated lighting with some path lights to illuminate this walkway. We're going to light up this window with an accent light. We're then going to move over here and light up each column with another accent light. 1, 2, 3, 4. This burning bush, we're going to add 2 wash lights on either side. This tree right here in the front, we're going to add 2 accent lights on either side of it. And then over here, that shrub on the left side of the garage, we're going to add 2 accent lights over there as well.
All right, I'm Ryan from Tru-Scapes. We're going to be going over voltage drop and zoning and pairing with our wires and our lights. You come right in here, we're going to take a look at the transformer, take a little look at what we got going on here. So off the 200 watt transformer, we're going to have 2 different wires coming out. One's going to be going left, and then one's going to be going right. Due to the nature of the smaller size job, we don't have to calculate too much voltage drop here. It's just going to be the standard rule of 5 volts at 200 feet of wire. That's the drop you can expect. We have a wire going this way and a wire going this way, and that's all we're going to need here.
Hey guys, so the lights come working out of the box, but the customer here wanted to upgrade the color change. So we're gonna easily do that by adding in the proper color change bulbs. So in our B105 here, we're gonna be replacing the stock MR16 with the MR16C color change bulb, which gives them all the functionality and customization that they were looking for. It's as simple as just swapping the bulb out. It's going to install the same way. There's just a few added steps to downloading these onto the Tru-Scapes app. All right, guys, so now we got our MR16C color changing bulbs installed in our fixtures, and what we're gonna do is hook them up temporarily to our transformer and get them downloaded and renamed in our app. So just simply go up to your transformer, one into our common, one into our 12-volt slot, and you'll notice that the light starts to blink. Now you're gonna go into the Tru-Scapes app, you're gonna hit add device, and it's gonna start the downloading process. You'll notice that the light will stop blinking before it shows up into the app. Once it's done in the app, you hit done, and that solidifies the download process. So you see it's done blinking, but now it pops up that it's done. So now you can go into our app and rename the light. So you just click on the pencil at the top right corner, and wherever this light is going to be positioned on the property, you want to specify that location, whether it's right of door, red eastern bud tree, so the customer knows what light they are speaking to. All right, guys, so now that we got these downloaded and in our app, we can take them over to the position that they're going to be installed in and rewire them in. When you disconnect them, they will save the memory. So now there's an easy installation process. It's gonna save you a ton of time than getting everything installed and then trying to download while you're out in the field. So you could do this in shop if you have a rain day and just mark them on the boxes which location this light's gonna go to after renaming them. So as we're laying out our lights, we're running our wire. Starting at the transformer, bringing it out of the house across, and leaving enough wire behind that we can move some lights around as needed. We don't want this super tight. We'd like it to have loops so as the mulching gets done next year, it doesn't get pulled out of one of our connections. So what we got going on now is Neil installing the wire in the trench we just did with our spade shovel. Got it deep enough that we won't have to worry about any aerators coming through and punching holes in our wire.
Now that we have our trench in the lawn, we want to protect our wire when we have landscapers edging every year. So how we do that is we take electrical conduit, we typically cut about 1 foot off of it, we thread our wire through, and we bury it as deep as we can possibly get it in the trench. This will protect any kind of spade from cutting this wire.
All right, so we're gonna install one of our light stands here. We're gonna mount this in. Screw in our light here. I'm gonna split our wire here, right down the center. Split that. Then we are going to clip this down here and here. All right, so now once you have both of your wires stripped here, we're gonna do, because there's no polarity, it does not matter which way you do this. Any wire to any wire here is going to do the job. We're going to go the same way with these, clockwise here, and then we're going to go clockwise with our grease caps here for our connection. Making sure we always go the same direction we twist with the cap as well as the 2 wires. You are all set. Ready for burial. So we have our other light installed here, and these are just going to go in direct succession. They're in a daisy chain, so light over there connected. This one we're going to just cut right in as well. And then what we're going to do is strip both of these wires, and we're going to tie in our light here right in the middle of this wire. So now we have 3 different wires, sets of 2 on each, and we're going to take 1 of each here. 1, 2, 3. 1 from each of the wire, the light, the wire going out, and the wire coming in. Do the same thing we did with our light prior, and a nice solid connection there so that we can tape that. Perfect.
All right, guys, so now we got our transformer installed. We got our wires run outside, and we're gonna go over, hey, I forgot to install a couple lights here or download them onto the app. So we're gonna go in here, we're gonna turn our transformer on. Heard that click. Now we got our lights on. We're gonna go outside and download a couple lights after the fact. The lights are currently blinking as if we forgot to download them, which we did. So we're gonna go in and hit add device again. And what's gonna show up is the 2 lights we have that we missed. We're gonna hit add device and they're gonna slowly download. Should only take a few seconds here. They'll stop blinking when they're downloaded on. Once they're downloaded, we're gonna rename them of where they're located on the property.
So we're back at the house at sunset to see the lighting system in action. The B102 accent casts a warm glow beneath the shrubs and beautifully illuminate each column. Here's a closer look at the B301 path lights, along with the B102 accent light, washing the red Japanese maple in a rich color. And just look at how the B105 brings this large burning bush to life with a bold, vibrant glow. And that's it. From transformer setup to layout, wiring, and smart control, your Tru-Scapes system is ready to shine. Whether you're upgrading your space or starting fresh, you're now equipped with the tools to get it done right. Thanks for watching, and welcome to the Tru-Scapes family.